Hello! Today I have decided to do a video on my journal. I've been asked a couple of times to do this kind of video and it scares me a bit because, I mean, it's very personal, it's quite scary to show people what you write and all that kind of stuff. This journal is used mainly for anxiety. I only started it probably like a month ago. It's not been that long, it's been just a few weeks. And honestly, it has changed something in me. I feel I am so much better. I am getting on really well, and I use this so much when I'm feeling anxious and when I'm feeling like a panic attack's coming on. So that's the reason I decided to not think about how anxious I am about this video and just share, because it's really helping me, and I wanted to show you how it helps me and hopefully it can help some of you. So I'm going to just open it up. There might be a few pages I don't want to share, I'm not too sure yet. This is the bullet journal that a lot of people use. It's the Lectrum 1917. So the first page is this one. This was the first ever page I did, 2019, and I really like these flowers. However, I didn't realise on the next page they bleed through really badly. So since then I've got new pens that don't bleed through. But yeah, New Year's resolutions, these are just very small goals that I want to try and achieve. I have achieved one of them, Go Uptown. I actually have achieved a couple more of these, so I will update that soon. January, this was the first one I did. Again, there's bleeding through here, but I really just enjoy doodling in this. That's one of the things I love most. These are just a few video ideas that I have columns for filmed, edited and scheduled. Next, I tried to do some kind of mood tracker, but this didn't work out for me. But it is good to, what I find is really good for my anxiety, is marking down what I have done. And if you look at it, there's been so many things I've done this month. Even if it feels like you've not done that much, I can see how much I have done. So I find that really useful. I've done a few to-do lists in this. They don't always work out for me. These are some monthly goals which I found really useful. I've managed to do 3 out of 6 so far, and it's almost end of January, so not too sure if I'll get all of them done. This was just a ideas page for a video. Next, I love using washi tape and stuff like that. Next, these are just a couple more video ideas. This one, although I don't love this here, this is a really good idea. So as you might know, if you've seen my videos before, I suffer from agoraphobia, which means I struggle to leave my comfort zone. And I've kind of found maybe the best way to get back into my comfort zone is through coffee. I love coffee, I love going to little coffee shops. They're just so relaxing and I find them inspiring and just really nice places to be. So I thought I would write a list of all the coffee places I go to this year. It's January and there's been quite a lot so far, so that's good. Next we have a saving thing. I just really love drawing. That's one of the things that really relaxes me. And for every £25 I save, I colour in a little thing. So I've saved 150 so far this year, which is good. Next was a habit tracker, which I don't know if I like this style. I think the boxes are too small, but it was just kind of see what I do every day. I'm going to do something similar in the next month, but not this kind of layout. And again, didn't know what to put in this page, but I thought I'd decorate it anyway. Meal ideas and a cleaning list. I literally have 4 meal ideas, and this is just a list of all the things when I'm having a day that I feel able to properly clean, which has been today. I write down all the things I want to achieve, or all the things that I can think I can do, and just tick them off when I've done them. I did a couple of positive thoughts. Yeah, that's just what this is. And I started this, which is probably the best thing I've ever done in any kind of journal I've ever had. Instead of a to-do list, I think a have done list is much better. It's much more productive, you feel like you've done a lot more, and it's little tiny things like started a new TV series, to bigger things like work or videos or going out. I found this much more helpful than a to-do list, and this has really encouraged me to want to do more because I want to write down what I've done. But also I write down tiny little things like made spaghetti bolognese, just to feel like, oh yeah, I did do something that day. Next is a to-do list. I thought I would try and do like an easy medium and hard. That didn't really work out that well, I didn't love this. This is obviously very personal. This is my counsellor's name, Catherine, and it was just kind of the things I wanted to talk to her about, my appointments, things we talked about in the session. So that's that. These are a couple more video ideas that I'm hoping to do soon. This is going to be my books page. I've read another book now. So I read Everything I Know About Love, and I've read Lily Allen's autobiography. So I'm already read probably more than I did last year. I did another one of these, done this week's, and yeah, I really felt so productive, and I did a lot, and even things like I remember how I felt on each day. So I remember on this day in particular, the Thursday, I went shopping with my mum, I finished a scarf and posted a scarf, I got electric from her house, and I went out for the evening, and I remember on that day feeling really good. So I can kind of try and copy that day into another day this week and see if I feel really good about it. This is a to-do list, and I actually did all 3 things. I think it's because I only give myself 3 things. Another done this week, that's the one I'm currently working on. So to this one I can add filmed a video. This was another to-do list. I wrote a lot more on this week's to-do list. I can also cross off film, can't I? And I've managed to do a fair amount of it. I've managed to do probably about half. This was a very interesting page. So I did this page. I wrote February in the middle, and I did the fairy lights. And then this day was a couple of days ago. I started having a panic attack, and it was at that stage, if you ever had a panic attack before, it was at that stage where you weren't quite in full panic mode, but I felt one coming on for sure. And I tried different things to try and calm myself down, and they weren't working, so I opened up my journal and I just started drawing hearts. As you can see, I got quite carried away. There's quite a lot of hearts on this page, but I didn't have a panic attack. And I think it was because I was so distracted. I had the TV on at the same time and just drew and drew and drew and drew and drew, and I didn't have a panic attack. And so I find that doodling and drawing in this helps me so much. This is my new mood tracker. I am going to have, I like the boxes are a little bit bigger. I've also got these pens which don't bleed through. And so I've got no anxiety, a little anxiety, anxious, very anxious, panic, and had to take a Valium. So I think it's going to be good to look back on this. Some more monthly goals, I might add some more to this. I want to go swimming on my own, I want to upload 4 videos, I want to do all my shifts I'm assigned from the time I start to the time I finish, because sometimes I need to leave. I want to read 3 books, do work from a library or cafe on my own, and go into town. And so I don't really pressure myself. If I don't manage to do these, if I manage to just do 1 or 2, then that's better than nothing. So yeah. And the last page is just drawings and doodles that I did last night because I find it so fun. So yeah, that is all of the things I've kind of been doing in this. I just thought I would share for any of you that wants inspiration or want to start one of these. There's so many different ways that you can journal as well. It doesn't have to be artistic, it doesn't have to be pretty, it can just be things you're doing. The thing I would recommend the most is the have done list, because that really is so helpful for anxiety. A lot less pressure, but still managing to see everything you've done and be proud of yourself. So yeah, that is everything. I don't know how well I did with this video. I watch a lot of these videos because I find them really interesting to watch, but I'm not exactly pro at this. So let me know if you'd like to see another one when I've done a little bit more. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Bye!